I think this is gonna be a weird video.
Enchanté.
I had a one-to-one this morning and we were discussing motivation. And so we're not going to discuss whether the use of food or not is right, but the question was pies. What do you mean by pies, Nathan? My client today had a turn of phrase of, oh, you like the pies, don't you? To her lovely black Labrador. And so I started using pies as the term for treats or rewards. And then I realised that my pies that I had with us were quite big pies because I hadn't chopped them small enough. So it got me thinking about what size pies should you have?
Enchanté. Danser. Garçon.
So, I've got my pies, I've got my dog, let's do a training session. The other thing which I need to do is click and reinforce for stopping. Nice. So even though he stopped a little bit ahead, I quite like that there. Sit. So what's interesting for Barney is that up there's often foxes, so that direction is much more interesting for him than this direction. Good. And do some speed as well. And a couple of repetitions. Go on, dude. Good boy. That's good.
Danser.
Good boy. Nice work, Billy Bob. Nice work. So I often do speed up, but I very rarely do slow down. Good boy. So he's just creeping along beside me there, and I'm not going to feed that at the same time. Ready, Bill? Good lad. Right, let's do the creep. Good lad. Accidentally got two little bits there. Right, so where was I up to? That's right. Barney gets 450 grams of his raw meat a day, and he's had 250 grams in the morning. We then did one training session with a quarter of a Frankfurter, which comes out about 10 grams. And then this evening he would get himself 200 grams of his raw meat again. If we look in here, we have two sausages at 100 grams each. So halfway along will be 50 grams. Quarter of that would be 25. So I could measure this out, but let's just say that is 10 grams. Okay, so if I give Bill the rest, there's been no effect to his daily allowance, and he's had a training session with food. Nummy nummy din dins. Good lad. Okay. There's other ways of doing this, yeah? So if you feed your dog kibble, hang on, he needs water. I go and fill up his other bowl, and then he goes and finds one over there. Cheeky little monkey. So there's other ways of doing this, you know? You could just have their allotted amount of food and take it out with you. But it depends if the motivational value is enough for what you're trying to get them to eat when you're out. For example, kibble might not cut it sometimes. You might need to up the value of the reinforcer. And obviously, if you like this one and you enjoy toys, then you don't even have to modify the food. You just work with toys. But then again, Aaron does still work for food, so I just make sure I modify his dinner.
I'm sure about the extraordinary devil-shaped
So, after that surreal video talking about pies, tell me in the comment section below, how big are your pies? Are you super stingy, or do you like big pies? How do you work with your dog? When do you use different size pies? We haven't even discussed the size of your dog. That'll definitely change the size of your pies. If you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, have a good dog day.